Hello everyone, welcome to week 3. Wait for a few minutes while I am admitting the people, and then after a while I will start. Okay, so let me start. Welcome everyone for week 3. We have almost completed 50% of this course, and this is there are only the last two classes left, which are very interesting, as well as by this time I hope everybody is well aware about how to code in Python and basic is clear, so everybody can write your own code and is uh, prepared to extend their knowledge further. Okay. So, like every day, every other day, I would like to tell few things that the details about this. But before, let me. So this is a Python for Data Science tutorial 3 and week 3. Only one class will be left after today's class, and today we are going to learn a lots of things. And I have given some poll also in YouTube, such that I would able to know about that. If you want to revisit or want to study about the loops also, or should I skip that? But what is the result? Though many persons have not participated, but what I felt that it should cover, and it is actually there in the week 3 content. So please bear with me. My health is not well, so this is the important topics. These are the topics that which I am going to cover today, and of course, as I tell many times, like previously, that if you have any query, please feel free to ask, or before asking, please raise your hand or write into the chat box. Otherwise, it will be a mess of situation, such that I will not be able to take anyone's question. Don't mute yourself, and you can also, whoever is unable to join due to the already that 100 people has already accommodated here, so many people will not be able to join probably. And there is that YouTube channel. For that, any time you can contact me with my mail ID. You can write into the chat section of YouTube also. And of course, whoever are here, they can directly contact now by writing into the chat box, and then raise your hand, and then when I feel like, then I will tell you to unmute yourself, and then you can tell. And of course, I have seen already that the details is shared with you before today's class. It was one of the thing that the spreadsheet for the YouTube channel, YouTube links, and Google Drive links, whatever I used to upload, those things were not shared with you. But now I checked, it is already shared, and it is already shared in previous week itself. And I hope by this time everybody is aware of the Google Drive folder and YouTube link, because those things will be helpful. Somebody is telling that I was unable to attend even a single class. Please arrange us recorded session for such doubt clearing session. It is already recorded. Whoever is unaware about the recordings, let me clear again. It is already recorded. You can visit to this YouTube channel. I have sent you my YouTube channel, and even it is now provided with you by Swam portal also. If anybody does not know, then maybe I will show you once. I'll show you once that how you can get the YouTube channel link and all those stuff, because those are already shared. And will we be able to access the videos and notes of this 4-week course even after 18 August? Yes, you will be able to access. And even if you don't, of course, you will be able to access, but still, for safe side, you have the links, keep it with you. I will give you the permission. The permission is already given to all of you guys. You can visit there, so there will be no issue. I know your exam is on 24th September. Before that, even I have given you permission. You can use these things, whichever I am sharing. You can use all those things after the examination also. Yes, I am discussing about week 3 today, and last class will be on maybe 19th August. That will be we will wrap up the course on that day. Okay, so whoever is unaware, like Jaibind Rawat, that about the recorded session, so please go and visit there. You will be able to. Then please go and visit there. It will be very helpful because examination will also approach after a few times, and you the record that sessions, that doubt clearing session will be one of the main important thing in for your examination purpose. And those who are first time using Python, for them more, like it is much more helpful. And those who are already aware, please go through the assignments and whatever questions I am giving. Maybe I will give you one homework question today. If you whoever will be able to solve that, maybe you can ping me in email, either in right into the chat box, the chat section of the YouTube of today's class, because I will check that if whoever is able to solve those kind of problems, those homework problem, then I can assure you that you will be able to get you will be able to easily get certificate in your examination and do well. So those things will come again later. I will you will be see you will observe that whenever as you are in this class. But good books, yes, there are good books. I have given you some books for numerical learning, for the numerical methods also, and I keep uploading all of the stuffs, like whatever the assignments, whatever the solution of that, the Python files also. The I like sometimes whatever I am not showing in the class, some that content also I used to upload in the Google Drive folder. So please use that Google Drive folder very that is one of the helpful thing that you need with you. And apart from that, there are lecture slides and all of the stuff is already provided with you, and everything is there in the swam portal. Maybe I will once visit to the swam portal today, such that I can show you that everything is there. You can go there and find this videos link also. If you want to use VS Code, Visual Studio, whatever you want to use, you can use. There is no such issue. Yes, you will be able to access your SWAM portal also till your examination. Can you share the drive link? I have already shared. Just check in the chat box. If you are still not getting, then this is the link, and I'll show you once that where it is in the SWAM portal. The drive folder link is also given in the SWAM portal now. Okay, so this is the formal introduction as we do every day in our class. But now we'll start the discussion regarding our class and whatever we are going to learn today. So the important topics which we are going to learn today is the reading files, exploratory data analysis. Like these are the topic name. 1 minute, but obviously. And maybe when I am showing you some slide or doing some coding or something like telling, at every moment I will not be able to see your questions, as I will be focusing on some other thing. So whatever I will try to give clear everyone's doubt, but please keep patience, and we will definitely it will work, and I will try to answer everything. So okay, so after the exploratory data analysis, there will be data preparation and pre-processing. This part you have already learned in your week 3, but I hope you have also, like you have also tried the codes by yourself. That is one of the important thing. If you don't do that, then you will not be able to catch the things whatever is going on. So write the codes by yourself is one of the very very important thing. So even if you are not you have not followed all of the lectures till now, I'll suggest to follow all of them. But today the Toyota car model selling whatever there it has been shown in your lectures, I will do that once, because that is very important. Many things are given there. I will not follow up all of the things because there are many nitty gritty they have told in these lectures. But visiting that once and writing those code with me while I am writing, that is very important for all of you, so that you will be so that you will be able to fulfill the motto of this class, whatever is there. So next we will go for the scatter plot, line plot, many kinds of plots, and then the loops, as I have taken the polls, and from there that it came up with that conclusion that we need to visit the loops once, and then obviously I will give the homework as well as do some problems. Everything will be there. All right. So uh, let me share these slides now and start with the coding part. Okay, so today our main aim is to visualize the data. So the first problem, which I have already shown you in your previous class, and many people have responded, and many people were trying it and also mailed me to they were solving this question and what is the problem, and they are facing they faced many problems. So but I appreciate those who have tried and contacted with me. But of course, this is a 50,000 student course, so maybe many of you have not tried, or but I should visit these once because I was unable to complete it within the time in previous class. So this was the first question regarding the simulating a sales data. This is a preliminary thing that with which we need to try. We need to start, and then we will be able to go much more beyond with some harder problem, and we'll obviously visit the Toyota car selling model today, whatever it was there in your class also, lectures also. So suppose you are working for a retail company, and your task is to simulate sales data for different products. You have a list of products, their base prices, and the number of scales for each product. Your goal is to calculate the total revenue and profit for the company. Now you have no data file given here, like there is no data file with you. So obviously we will use by this time you are well aware that there are two libraries in Python. One is NumPy, one is Pandas, and apart from that I have also introduced with the matplotlib for the plotting in previous class. These three are most important libraries in this course, Python for data science. So I will not go into the details of that again, but obviously as you know that I need to import those first to start work with anything. So I have imported NumPy and Pandas, and then I have decided um, I have created two array of strings and like in integers and like I have created two list and a list of products and their base prices. That is I have taken in random manner, like product A, product B, C, and D. I have taken four products and their base prices are 10, 15, 20, 25, whatever. In dollars, I have written like in dollars, but whatever. it does not like it is focus should not be on on those what is dollar or not. The focus should be on the thing that how to solve these kind of problems. So product is a product. I have make a list of products and I have make a list of base prices, and then the question is that we want to calculate total revenue, total profit, and also like create a data sheet of this also, like which product has base price what, and what is the revenue, cost and profit from that particular product, as well as what is the total revenue and total profit for the company with all of these products. So this is the first part of this code, uh, call an array, or like create an array, create a list, and of the products and the base prices. And then before going to the second part, I would like to visit the third part first, because how to calculate the total revenue and profit, that you need to know, and that is very easy. Like we know the base price is 10, and we need to decide like whatever the revenue or the profit that is going to happen, that is based on the number of product has been sold. The more number of selling, more revenue, more profit you have. So for that reason, the base price multiplied with the number of amount it has already sold out, those like those values, like that value be be the revenue for each and every product. Now when I will take the total revenue of all of the products, then I need to take the sum for all of these products. So that's what I am doing here in the third part, that in the total revenue I am doing the in a for loop, as I am calculating the total revenue of all of the products. So for I in range of length of the products, I am summing the multiplication of base price and product. You can write it in the for loop configuration also, which I will show at the after the class content. I will discuss about those also. But this is the like I have written in this manner, just to reduce the lines of the code. This is the smaller version of writing a for loop. I have already told about these for loop things in previous class. But if somebody is not very comfortable with writing the for loops in this manner, they can use the for loop as we define for a normal case. So this is nothing but you can do for I in range length of products. You can even define another parameter as length of product, and suppose z, then for I in range z, then you can do the same in inside the loop, like colon, and then go to that inside the for loop, base price into number of the cells, and then sum of all of the i's of the base price and number of cells, whatever the multiplication it is taking. And for that you need to define is null list or null array at the beginning of the for loop. And here I am writing in this manner just to shorten the code, as well as I don't need to define some of these as a null array also. So this is just a compact format of that. There is no need to worry, because few people mailed me about that do I need to write in this manner only for loops? No, there is no such need of that things. You can use by whatever you know that also. So similarly, the total cost, I have assumed that the cost of each product is $5, and then 5 into number of the sales of each total number of sale whatever it has is sold out. Those and some of the all of the products, for all of the products whatever we are getting, that is the total cost which we have spent to make the product. Now total profit is obviously total revenue minus total cost. So this is the basic algorithm of this question. And now why I am doing the second part to simulate the number of sales for each product, because at this moment I don't know what is the number of products that has been sold out. So there, this is a basic model, like initial model you can consider, with which you can actually understand that like you, before, when a company starts something, before selling the stuffs, they actually make some algorithm to check if what is the percentage of success in the in its his or her company. And for that you need to do this kind of model where you consider that a random number of product is selling, and the base selling like the, you can consider like that you have an idea that at least you are confident enough that 40 product will be sold. So if it is like that, then you can create a on the basis of random number generator, you can create that what kind of how many how much risk can be there in your company while you are forming your company, or what revenue or profit you can expect of. So for that reason, to make it some much more realizable thing, and such that you can get some more insight on this, that's why I have created a random number generator for the number of selling of the products. And I have given a initial value which is set as a random seed for this, which is as 42. Why this np dot random dot seed, that is deciding that that at least I am giving that 42 for each of the product will be sold. That is my guess. You can change this also. So after this 42, it will it will generate some random values between 50 and 100 more. So now I have the like number of sales for each product, whatever this part you can even ignore, and you can even number of sales give you can even give number sales as a list also, that I know this product A has that 40 40 or 50 product 50 has been sold for product A, for product B it is 80, for product C whatever, and you can make another list and do that also. But just to give you the idea of random number and some initial model as well as the seed function, I have done this. So after that we are creating a data frame to store the sales data. As I have mentioned that we want to store these data in a form in a like in a data format, data frame format, such that you can here I am not downloading or here I have not given any such command such that it will automatically save the text, but you can also save it directly just by writing it as np.savetext. But let me go that after some part of time. But whatever I am doing here is that I am creating a data frame to store the sales data now. What will we store? We'll store the product, that is the product name which is given as product A, B, C, D, and then the base price. What is the base price of it? What is the number of sales? And corresponding to each product, what is the revenue? What is the cost? What is the profit? And at the end of this analysis or data spreadsheet, it will tell that total revenue is this and total profit is this. Okay. So this sales data, obviously pd dot data frame, that is how we generate a data frame. What is pd? That is pandas, because we are using pandas library for doing this kind of data manipulating data, you can say. And then I in the fourth part in the sorry yes, in the fifth part of this code, I am calculating the revenue and profit for each product. So now sales data, I want to store this revenue, cost and profit for each product in the data frame also. For that I have already defined a sales data thing, and 3 column has been already added. Now if I want to add more, then I can write like this: sales data in the third bracket, revenue, and that is sales data of base price sales data of base price multiplication with number of sales. If I do this, then I will be able to get a column of revenue for corresponding to each of the product. Now I have for these for the cost and profit also. Whatever the algorithm I have shown you for this total cost and total profit, it is same. Just I am not doing the sum over all of the products here. To get the total revenue and total profits, we need to sum over all of the things, all of the products. So now I am printing the sales data, which will give me the data frame, and that means the data spreadsheet. Now the print, I can print the sales data. I am printing the sales data, and then the total revenue. This backslash n is used to change the line. That is a LaTeX format code. For the LaTeX, we use backslash n to go to the next line, and Python actually use LaTeX model to generate any kind of markup language code, to use any kind of markup language code. So this is now I am now it will print the total revenue and total profit, and if I run this code, then this will be the this is the output. So let me, this I have already done, but I can run once in front of you, such that you can see, and I hope that you guys are trying in meanwhile. And whoever has any question, let me know, or this is already 30 minutes past, so you can see that the it is showing this, and total revenue, total profit, whatever it is there. If the code runs, then it will show this. So this is the first problem, which is based on the this is the problem one, which was based on a basic level data simulating code. And let me add few more people again. Many people is waiting. Many people is waiting. So all right. Okay. So 1 minute. Okay, all right. I have already mentioned about seed, but still, if you have question, like I gave you previous class, that there is one way to learn what is this by in your hand. Just go into the next cell, type it, and give a question mark and run it. It will give you the description of what it is. Okay, so like initially I want to, like, seed function is actually used to like you want to get the previous function. Okay, you don't want, if as I am giving random dot randit, so it will take it can take any kind of value, like some I am running for the running the code for some one first time, then I'll get some other answer. If I go for the second time, I'll get some another answer. But random dot seed, it will do the seeding to get the previous value itself. So that for that reason, such that I can show you that I have already done this, and if I run this code again, it will give the same answer. For that reason, I have given this random dot seed, and for learning purpose also, like some new library and some new function. But if I don't give that, then check what happens. Now it was like now it is 3665. It was something else, 3080. So for the so that will like, it is like a seed. It set a random for this reproducibility purpose. As I am using the random dot randit, such that I have used it. If you don't want to use, you are welcome to not use it. But if you want to know more, go just write into the next cell, type it, give a question mark, and you will be able to know by which purposes you can use it. Okay, so now the question 2. I have given you this question in the previous class also. I I was thinking that I will be able to solve this in the previous class, but it took a lot of time while we are discussing many things, so I was unable to solve this. I have the code of this problem, but I will suggest, as I have got many responses this week from the students about problem 1, so I found that this will be a good learning method if I give you some homework. Obviously I will provide you the answer also, otherwise whoever is unable to solve for that person, it will be difficult. But try it by yourself. Trying it by yourself is one of the key point. But let me read out this problem too, and I will show you what like I have the solution. I will show you that what are the things you need to do. But whatever but the answer and all of the lines of the codes I will not give to you at this moment. You please try it by yourself. So the question is telling analyzing student grades. So suppose you are given a CSV file containing information about student grades in different subjects. Now the CSV file has the following columns: student ID, name, subject, grade. Each row represents a student's grade in a specific subject. Your task is to load the data from a CSV file into a pandas data frame, calculate the average grade for each subject, find the student with the highest average grade, determine the number of students who failed in each subject, concatenate the student's name and subject to form a new column student subject in the data frame, convert the data frame into a NumPy array and perform element-wise arithmetic operations. Use string operations to exact the first name and the last name of the student. This is a data science question which you can try it by yourself, and I will show you the solution up to some portion. Then I will encourage you to solve it and contact with me, then whoever has solved and whoever has is unable, whoever will be unable to solve, I will provide the solution. And by the next week you will get the solution, but try it once. Maybe I'll show you. But before that I want to ask you one thing. Maybe not ask, but let me explain that how to generate a CSV file. If you want to practice it by yourself, like I will not provide you the CSV file for this question, because I want you to learn to generate the CSV file also. So how to so for that, let me stop sharing once and show you how to do that. So I hope you can see this spreadsheet. Right now this spreadsheet is for the Toyota car selling model, like Toyota.csv. But what you can do is that yes, somebody is telling about some Kaggle or anything. Yes, you can use whatever, but one of the simplest way, like who are not aware about those tasks, please go to the Excel and generate go to the file. 1 minute. Yes, go to the file. There will be a blank workbook, maybe open that blank workbook, and suppose I am writing it student ID tab, the next that is name tab, next is grades, sorry, next is subject, and tab, next is grades. Now student ID 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and name is whatever, Rita, Alex, Sarah. So by I mean the motto is to know to give you a glimpse that how to generate. So maybe I will not write all of these things at this moment. Sorry. So now go to this save or control plus s, then it will show you many options, like whatever it is showing it to me at this is book one, whatever the choose the location, I will choose the location NPTEL, this folder, and then book one, let me save it as book one, and what kind of this is given as xlsx, you can save it as like that, or you can save it as comma delimited values, or that is the .csv also. Let me write it as csv and save it. So there is a csv file with you of whatever you want with the row column operation, like with the row and columns.
मैम
Yes,
मैम एक्चुअली जो आप CSV फाइल क्रिएट कर रहे हैं मैम वी डोंट सी इट.
you cannot see.
Yes ma'am, we see a previous file, not
Okay, let me stop share and share again. Okay, now I got the problem. All right, so whatever I was showing, that I wrote this student ID, name, subject, grades, student ID as 1 2 3 4, whatever name as Rita, Alex, Sarah, whatever, and then I went to this symbol which is save or save as, that is control plus s, as I have already saved it, so it is not showing me the option again, but maybe I can create another one, but if I create another one, then again it will not be able to represent. Okay, so I hope you can understand that if I once write this in an excel sheet and go to this symbol, that is that will give you the save as option for the first time, and you can go to the right directory wherever you want to save it as your with whatever name you want, and then there will be a option for dot xlsx for the excel sheet. There if you click, then it will be given as many options on which format you want to save it. So for that reason, uh, um, for that reason you can go to that like if you want to save it as a CSV format, then go to that comma delimited values format, and that will show as .csv, and then save it is like that. Maybe I will try once again to show you. So stop, and then go to this book one, and then again file, then workbook. Wait, now I hope you will be able to see the saving process also. Book to share. Okay, so this is again, this is a blank sheet, and now I want to write is a student uh, ID tab name. I'm not writing anything else. 1 2 3 4, and then I will write as write. Okay, so this is this is suppose my data. Now I will go to this, that will give me the save this file as like this. Then suppose I will save it as book 2, in this location NPTEL Python data science, and there is one small region where it is showing .xlsx. There if I go and then there are many options. You can see that CSV comma delimited file .csv. If you click that, then it will save it as a CSV. If I press the save button, then now it will save into the desired location whatever you have given. Okay, so by this way you can actually create a CSV file. So I'll not I stop share about this, not tell anything of more about CSV file. And this I wanted to show because many time, like if you want to practice it by yourself, then it is needed that you check it, you do it by you do create the CSV file of yours by yourself and then try it. And also for learning purpose you need to learn the other thing, learn, that is also a learning thing. Okay, all right, so I'll now show you the code ones, not the details of it, whichever problem I was showing. And I hope that we right now don't focus on this right hand side. That is the other part that I want to show you today. I was doing by myself. So this is the code part that you can see. Now the question, somebody has told me to share the question. Let me write the question in the chat box once, such that you can get the question. But once I'll upload this, you will also get this. But still, let me give it to you. Wait, bear with me for few moments. So alright, so this is the question. Whoever wants to copy and paste it in your file, you can do, and it will also share with you, so don't need to worry. So whoever is has unmuted yourself, please kindly mute yourself. Otherwise, it will be chaos for a moment. Okay, so now that was the first part of this. No, but before going to the second part of this class, let me once show you that what I have done. So for that student grading question, whatever I have shown, for that what the steps you need to do, that I am telling you. Maybe you can, somebody can take the screenshot, but that will not be a good idea. You should try it by yourself. That I have created a CSV data file as example.csv, and stored it as df load data. And this each and everything I will define, and I'll tell you and teach you at this in the second part. But this is the code for this one. This is that first I have stored it as df, and then for the average grade, df dot group by, within the first bracket subject, and the within the third bracket I have given as a grade name, the grade that is given, that is given in the spreadsheet. And I want to find the mean, that is average grade dot mean, and the first bracket. So by that way you can actually calculate the average grades, and if you want to print, it will be printed. So apart from that, there are grades, that is scale grades. Scale students, if get 60 less than 60, they will be failed. Whoever will be the best student, that will be depend upon the LOC. So this is a compact data science, again another question, with which you can actually, from a lots of data, you can directly find out everything in your class. So I am not describing it at this moment, and I want to give it you as a homework problem, because after today's class all of these things will be discussed, and you will be able to do it. If I run this code, then you can see that average grades of this, whatever I have stored in this CSV file, and average grades of that is showing here in this, wait, in this cell, in this console. So after that number of failed students I have not calculated, so that's why it is not showing you that I have commented out. Then data with student subject, that data spreadsheet itself, it is like it is showing whatever the data spread I have there in the data spreadsheet. It is showing that, and then the scale grades, that is also showing here, because that I have not commented out. So this problem is given to you as a homework problem, and at the end of this today's class you will be able to solve it. Before I am giving this as a homework, because you need to try it by yourself. Who is already aware about these things, it will be good for them, because I need to think about both of those students who are already aware about all of this stuff and who are not aware about all of this stuff. So and whoever is not aware, please don't feel demotivated. You will learn it today, and after that you can try whatever you can try, whatever you can do. You do it by yourself. So that is the first thing, and now I will go to the second part of this today's class, where we will take this Toyota car selling problem, the Toyota.csv, which is already shared with you, and with the help of this model, we will learn how to do how to handle a big data. Okay, I hope you can see. Yes, you can see. And I want to ask one thing, that if you guys have the Toyota.csv, maybe before, maybe, okay, all right. Uh, Toyota.csv file that has been already provided to you via the SWAM portal. But if somebody is not aware about that or don't have that, then I will upload that in my Google Drive folder also. Please visit there and you will get everything. So the thing is that, can you see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Google Drive folder. This is the Google Drive folder. Admit. All right. So okay, so first I have imported NumPy as NP, imported OS. This is like this will help you to change directory directly via the code. Don't need to go multiple time to the other folder. Maybe your code is in separate folder, your data is in separate folder. That's for that reason, for that purpose, whenever that situation will arise, we will use this OS, otherwise not. And then then I am importing pandas as PD to handle all this data, then importing matplotlib.pyplot as plt to plot the data. Then now I am like, as I have already shown you, for the with this cars data equal to pd dot read underscore csv. With this we can actually read the data, like whatever data we have, now we are reading that. Like the same like this with the pandas we can do in numpy also, which is called np dot, that is numpy dot load text, LOAD TXT. So that I am not showing today, but next class I will show, or otherwise if I think that time will not permit me, I will upload that in the Google Drive again. And please, all of the updates whichever I am not telling or not able to tell in the class, that will be there in the YouTube community post. So please go there. You can subscribe or give or maybe turn on the notification bell, such that you can get at least for this course period. Then you will be then it will be easy for me to handle so many people. Although I can accommodate only 100 people, but this is a 50,000 students course. So for handling such many people, I need to use YouTube channel kind of thing, such that I can provide all the things to everyone. Okay, so after reading this file, then I am writing against cards data. If I define cards data second time as this thing, then now cards data will be changed to whatever I am writing, and this cards data variable will always take the second or the last value whatever I am defining, that I have told in the first class itself. So from now on, you need to remember whatever I have taught in the first and second class, those things will always be needful for you. And apart from that, I will introduce several new things. So why we are doing this? For that, I have commented out that first columns becomes index column now for me. So I am defining that zero column, whatever is there in the zero column in the Toyota.csv file, there they make it as a index column, indexing just 0 1 2 3 4 like that. Then I want to create a copy of the original data, because I don't want to like do anything with the like original data is there, that is in the CSV file, but I don't want to hamper it as well. So I am creating a copy of the original data by cards data 1, another variable, equal to cards data dot copy div equal to true. Okay, so this is like make a copy of these objects, indexes and data. When div equal to true, that is default, by default, that is you need to give, this is a boolean, and a new object, when you give this true, a new object will be created with a copy of the calling objects data and indices. Modifications to the data or indices of this copy will not be reflected in the original object. Okay, and when it is false, then a new object will be created without copying the calling object's data or index. Reference to the data index are copied. Any changes to the data of the original will be reflected as a shallow copy. So that is not advisable. So so it is good to write div equal to true as a default, such that there is no hamper or modification in the original object. Then to get the index of the data frame, I am writing this index equal to cards data 1 dot index. But before that, let me run this code, what it is showing. So now at this moment, I have just run this data, and this is showing what the summary of the data, whatever it is there. If I copy it, then it will give you whatever whatever it has as a summary. Like now data has is the indexing that I have done with the index column equal to 0. Now column, what are the columns there, the name of the columns there in the big data file, that is showing here, that price, age, kilometer, fuel type, HP, mate color, automatic, CC, doors, weight. Then non-null content, like how many contents are there, like how many rows are there. And then the data type, if it is integer, it is float, it is object, what is it. So now you have idea of the data without opening even the data. Now suppose I want to print the index. Let's see what happens. Then it is, wait a minute. Okay, so now it is showing you the index 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. up to 1435. It has already given you in the non-null count that there are 1436 non-null rows. That means these are the number of rows. And why it is up to 1435? Because 0 is also there. 1435 plus 0, that is 1436. Total 1436 rows are there. So you have not opened the data file, which is big. Already you have started getting the information about this. Now to get the headings of the columns, I can write just the head, like I am defining it as headings. You can define it as whatever you want. Cars underscore data 1 dot columns, and if you print these headings, then it will show you, what are the headings there. And it is showing the headings are price, age, kilometer, fuel type, HP, matte color, automatic, CC, doors, weight, etc. Now I want to check the size and shape. Although I know by now, but still I want to check size and shape. That means the number that will give me the row values of row, as well as shape means that in the row column format. So for that, if I write these cars underscore data 1 dot size and cars underscore data 1 dot shape and print it, then you will be able to see that what should I get. So you are getting that 14360 is the total size. How it is defining? It is defining with the help of shape. What is the shape is defining? Shape is 1436. That means 1436 rows are there, and there are 10 columns. You can see that 0 to 9, that means 10 columns are there. In that means 1436 multiplied with the 10, that is the number of data spreadsheet, like number of each cell you are using. That's why it is showing that what is the size of this data is 14360. That is for the number of cells, and this is 14360 cross 10, which is showing you the shape. Once you that means now you have more information about the data without even knowing the data, without even opening the data. All right, so the next thing is I want to check that memory usage of each column in bytes, like which column is using how much MB or byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, whatever, how much byte of your computer memory it is used. Okay, so for that I will just do memo that I have defined as a name. You can define whatever. Cars underscore data 1 dot memory usage. If I print that, then it will show you, memory uses was by of 1 minute of each column. Okay, and that is given as 11488, 11488. Index is using this, price is using this, every column whatever it is using. And this will show the total memory usage of this file is 155.7 plus kilobytes. So this is, by this way you can actually know about the memory uses of by this column in bytes. Now I want to know about the dimension of this data. Again, I need to do cars underscore data 1 dot ndim, then we will be, and if I print the dim means dimension, then I will be able to see what is the dimension of the data. So it is a 2D data. It is showing 2. Okay. Why it is 2D data? Because you have corresponding. This is a 2D spreadsheet. Like with respect to some column, you have some row. Like with respect to that, you have data. There can be 3D data also. We will not learn about 3D data here, but we can use it as 3D data also. How you can think about, like, some light is coming and falling on a CCD, and there is a pixel like 512 cos 512 pixel. It is at t1 time, it is gathering some data x y as a intensity as a function of xy at time t1. Now at t2 time, it is taking as intensity as a function of xy as t2, as time t2, and so on, t3, t4, t5. So for that kind of data, what we have is that we have a spreadsheet at t1, we have a spreadsheet at t2, we have a spreadsheet at t3, and we can make the combination of that as a 3D data also. Though here at this moment we will not talk about 3D data. So but why I am talking about 3D data? Because I want to convey you that dimension, why is it needed. It is needed because some of the cases, though in this car selling model, this can also be like a like 3D data. If you want to check that car selling of the the car selling model of Toyota as 2012, 2013, 14, 15 with the time respect also. So for that reason, if you want to know what is the format of the whole data, and then you can do just by knowing the array diamond, that dot ND. But you don't need to think about those kind of jargons, because those are not the part of this course. Okay, so now I am writing the next line for what, for the function head returns the first n rows from the data frame. Now you have not opened the data, still you want to get some idea. So for that you have know all the size, shape, what are the what are the names or the headings of the columns, what are the types, data types, everything. But suppose you need to visualize it, like if it is data type means integer, means 2 can also be an integer, 20 can also be an integer, 20,000 can also be an integer. So up to which order it is giving in your data. For that you can check few data, few rows of your data. For that, just do cars underscore data one dot head 6, like 6 means I have given, it will show up to 5 rows, and I have given the name of it as n row. If you do that, then and print it, then it will give you now the function head, first 5 rows of this. So this is showing that first 5, 0 1 2 3 4 5 means 6 up to 6, but ordering indexing up to 5. Okay, just keep this thing in mind, always n minus 1, because it is starting from 0. So it is showing that in the first 6 rows, it what it has, it has price at price, it has age like this, it has kilometer, fuel type, HP, mate color. Now you can see something as nan means either that cell is blank or given as question mark. That means that data is unknown to you. Okay, so for that, if you print that, it will automatically show you nan. Now suppose you want to handle some data where you want there is blank cell or question mark cell, and that means you don't know, that means you can put it as 0. That's why at that place you can actually use nan to num, numpy dot nan to num library, nan to num function of the numpy library to convert nan as 0. Those part is also not here in this course, at least for week 3, and those difficulties you will not face in your examination also. So I am not showing you that, but if whoever has already background of this and want to know more, you can check in numpy.nan to nan to num, all those function extra functions also. Now I want to check the last n rows for the object. Suppose I am stopping this first n rows as printing. Now I am telling that I am doing the returning the last n rows for the object based on position. While I was doing n row as dot head, it was showing first 6 column only. Now I am giving you the last n rows for the on the basis of the object position. Like yes, like as it is tail, you can understand this is from the last. So if I print this, then it will show it. It is showing the last few column. That is 1431 to 1435. So this is the and this is the data that you have in the your last few columns, last few rows. Now next is that suppose you want, oh, wait a minute. Okay, suppose you want to look at the fuel type at a particular position, then you need to do they are like particular position, particular like you want to check the fuel type of a particular position, that is 4 or whatever you can give, 5 6 7 8 whatever, that whatever it is, like just to check, then you can use cars underscore data one dot at means at that position. Then it will provide the label based scalar lookups, which is if you print, then it is showing that in the fourth places it is fuel type of diesel. Similarly, integer based searching you can also do, where it will give you the like first part is a first number is a row and second part is a column number, whatever you define as your matrix. Whoever is aware of matrix calculation or mathematics of class 12 level, then they know that matrix representation, if you give the 4 5, then the 4 5 level whatever is it is there in that cell, it will show that. So it is showing 0 comma 0, because maybe in the because 0 comma 0, because at the 4 column and the 4 row of the fifth column is given as 0 comma 0. That is not diesel, because that I have defined for the previous one, that for the fuel type column tell me what is there in the fourth place. But here for the 5 column, I don't know what is the fifth column. What the fifth column give me the 4 places object what is there, and maybe there is hp in that, because you have the idea of the data itself already, and then you are getting that it is 0 0.0, and that you can find out with the data1.iat. Now to access a group of rows and columns by levels, you can directly do the loc. Loc is the local position, it tells about the local position, and if you just do this comma and fuel type and print it, and then you will be able to see that what it is printing is the all 1 minute, it is printing all the values from 0 to 1436 of this fuel type column. Like this column thing means all of the rows of a particular column. Here I have defined the fuel type column and all of the rows of that particular column. So that's why it is giving all the rows of that fuel type. So now let me comment this out, otherwise it is becoming very congested. Wait a minute. And let me clear the console also. I hope you know how to clear the console. Just write clear, it will be clear. So now object type. I want to know the I have defined object types as TP. If I do this, then it will show me the object types, that is, although I already have the idea of data type in whenever I am copying the data and printing it, but now I particularly want to check the data type corresponding to each column or each heading. Then we just need to do the guards underscore data one dot d types. Then it will show, and if you print it, then it will show you the data types. Then returns a subset of the columns from a data frame based on the column d types. For that, I have defined call underscore tp column data types. For that, if you do the select d types and exclude object, if you write in this manner, then what it will give you as the output is like this: data type object. That means whichever is data type is exclude object. That means whichever data type is object like data type, it will not print that or not show that. Other than that, whatever is integer or float, it will print all of those. So it is returning a subset of the columns from the data frame based on the data types. Now information of the columns. Let me commenting it. Okay, now I want to get the more information of the columns. If I want to get the information like similarly for the as I have done for the with the d types, you can do 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. I think there is some problem in this information thing at this moment. Hmm. Okay, I will check the information part. There is some, though it is running, but sometime I can understand that there is some problem. Maybe after using this kind of handling many data, you will also be able to know that this is just by the experience that how you find. There are many debugging methods, but you will be able to understand just by seeing it that there is some problem. So at this moment, as I have many things to show you more, so whatever problem is there, I will fix it and I will give the code to you. But yes, this code is running, that is also that is fine. But there is some problem. So let us not go to the info at this moment, and let us go particularly to the joint probability. And after going to the joint probability and printing it, I'll visit once the lecture or the seventh lecture slide to give you the information about some more correlation, because now we have reached to that point, what is the most effective and important analysis that you need to learn. Wait a few minutes, I will admit few more people again. Okay, all right. So now this is a joint probability, like I named as a joint probability two-way table, because with this cross tab, this is a very powerful thing, which is actually doing the cross correlation, which is doing that index, taking the index automatic and taking the index column of fuel type, normalizing it, and telling you the correlation between these. This is the fundamental type of correlation that we can use just by using pd.crosstab. If you want to use the check, there are many other kind of things also, like there are Pearson correlation method and many other things. I will not go into those details because those Pearson method and all those stuffs are also given in the lecture slide. But yes, this correlation is important, and that's why I will visit the lecture slide once again, once one time for one time. Now I want to plot a figure. Plot figure. I want to show this because this is the most interesting thing. Suppose you have the suppose you now have the all the data, and you want to apart from knowing it that what is there in the column heading, in which data type, those things, the most important thing to visualize any data is to plot it. Okay, first let me remove all this, then maybe if I run, then you will be able to see that what is happening. So this is so now you have the data, you want to plot. There is information to you that price is there, age is there, fuel type is there, doors is there, weight is there, everything is there. Now you want to check that what is the age and price. Like Toyota model has been sold in the year 2012 with this price. 2014 it is sold with this price. Now you have all this data with like with the variation of the age, how the price is dropping or increasing. Okay, so that is the most important thing for a data analyst, that to check what is the consequence of this data. You have some data which is acquired from many things, like maybe from website, maybe from the customers, maybe from other things. Now you want to check without knowing anything that what is the trend, what is the trend it is following. If it is going in loss, it is going in that for that you can check with the time if price is dropping, or or with the time if profit is there, then profit is increasing or decreasing or whatever. So for that I am checking with the age if what is the price. I am running it, and you can check that price is dropping with the age. That means it is so obvious for normal any kind of car or any product, it naturally price drops with the time, whatever product may be. So that's how the data is given to you, but you can visualize with the age the price is dropping, and this is given as 30,000, 25,000, just to show you that you can visualize most beautifully just by plotting two columns. Okay, for that you just need to do plot scatter, plt.scatter, cars data 1 age and cars data 1 price, and I have given the color red, that's why it is showing in red. If you give blue, then it will give blue, whatever. Okay, so now you have the and about the plt.title, x level, y level, so that I have already told. So this is the main thing that I wanted to tell today. Now, after this, I will go to the yes. Somebody is telling join probability line. I will go to the
Ma'am, show
slide
the
once
full
and I will
code,
tell.
please.
I will tell. Sorry,
Ma'am, show me the full code.
you want to check the full code? I will upload that. Don't worry in the Google Drive. So if I have a image, can we classify the classes based on digital number? If you have an image, okay, so that is also very this is a good question. Like if you have an image, you can also convert image into your data spread. Like there are many a times when I have image to me, and I actually transfer to the it to the data, and how it how it is a data, because anyway or other way image means there are pixels, even if it is a digitally generated image or taken from a CCD or whatever. So I have row and column there also. For a particular row column I have a particular value. That's how a image is generated. So if I have the image, I have the data, and based on that, obviously it will be float number. And if you have the float number, if you can do whatever based whatever image you have, based on that you can classify the digital number or whatever. Maybe you can also plot on the 0 1 domain, like if it is 1 then it will show you white, and if it is 0 then it will show you black, and black and white image also, color RGB image also, anything. Okay, so but image to data convert and all those stuff, that I have not shown you here because that is not the part of this course. But if you want to check from me, actually I used to lot of those kind of codes. If you want, maybe I can personally, if you mail me, then I will try to provide some example to you. Okay, so maybe I can run these to show you one thing. Okay, 1 minute, bear with me. Okay, can you see that this kind of image is generating? Now I am generating these images. This is 0 1 1 whenever it is white, and 0 whenever it is black. But after that I have the array information of this image. I have like here it is defined as HG. If I have the array information of this HG, then I can do whatever I want to do. Okay, but I hope you can convey yourself whatever I am showing you by that with that. Okay, so let me proceed. Uh, Ma'am, I missed the week two problems. Where can I recover them? You can recover them from the Google Drive. Everything is there, and YouTube video. Go to the YouTube channel. You will be there is a recorded session also. That will be very helpful. If you don't have the link, then maybe I will share again. And Okay, let me show you guys the swam portal also once, such that I don't need to tell these things many a times, and you can find it by yourself. Okay, so I'll stop sharing this. I'll share the swam portal. Where is the swam portal? So you can see that there is if you go to the if you go to the if you go to the open to the your course page, then you will be able to see some announce page like here. Now there is announcements about the course, ask a question, progress, mentor, review, assignment, everything. And now if you go to this download videos, books, text transcript, this problem solving session July 2023. You just click on here, you will be redirected to this. And here if you click, then it will open you it will open a it will open a spreadsheet where you can check. Let me share the spreadsheet also. There you can check the where is the spreadsheet? Wait a minute. Here. Okay. So this it will be redirected to this spreadsheet where you can find out week 1, 2, 3, 4 YouTube link, presentation folder link, where is the drive, where the drive link drive folder is given. If you visit there, you can go and check. If you will get the folder link, and nothing. These are not for you. But I hope you can understand that everything is provided already with you. Okay, all right. But okay, as many. Okay, so whoever has somehow opened his screen sharing, please stop. Okay, all right. And now I will go to the next part of this discussion. Already time is 6:30. But okay, Let me now go to the details of plotting. Okay, so I have imported everything. Import numpy, pandas, matplotlib as plt. Now what I am going to do is that I am going to plot. First thing first is scatter plot that I have already shown to you in previous class also, and we have discussed about this. But scatter plot is this is a sample data. I am not taking any data or importing or loading or reading any data. I have created a data because just this is the most simplified way to understand the stuff, how to make a plot beautiful. Because somebody in the first class was asking me about that can we use it as a professional course, as a professional course, like can I apply, write it in my job application? You can. And for the job application things, data analysis, that the part which I am describing today, that is very important. And if somebody is not for the that purpose also, that's also right, that is important. But making good plots, and in a single plot you have every knowledge of whatever is happening, that is very important. That's why the plotting is one section where I want what I want to discuss. Okay, but one more thing I forgot to tell, that I wanted to discuss about the joint probability and correlation. After the plotting thing I will show you once. So first thing first, I have created two lists for the sample data. Then create a scatter plot. For that, plt.scatter xy, color blue, marker O, leveling. I am leveling it as a data points. And if you just level, then you need to add the legend plt.legend, such that it gives the leveling. Now, excuse me. plt.x level as x-axis, plt.y level as y-axis, and title is scatter plot example. Now I am giving the grid, and it is showing. If you do that, then maybe run this code for you, and then it will show. It will give you. It will give you the plot. So wait for a few minutes. Why it is taking so much time, that I don't know. Maybe okay. So yes, so now it is showing the scatter plot. Similarly, you can feed this scatter plot with the linear fitting. Same data I have taken. I have defined one linear function as a function which will fit a mx plus b kind of y equal to mx plus b kind of function, and m and b are the parameters. With when you do the fitting of this data, it will return this m and b, that is a slope and the constant, as a parameters. It will return that. And now I am using linear func, that is a function that we have defined to generate the linear fitting. Now whoever was asking me in the first class about the statics, data algorithms and the numerical methods, for them this is the starting point. Though this course is not a numerical method course, but this is the starting point which you can consider as for your numerical method course. Okay. So please be conscious, and from these codes, from these thing onwards, you can take this seriously. And if you want to contact me for learning numerical methods more, you can obviously contact me via anything. I have already given the mail ID as well as YouTube, and whatever you found. So then I am plotting a scatter plot again, and then I am doing the plotting the fitted line. For that, I have generated it as a fitted y, that is there, and plt.plot. And now I have written label as like this, just because I want to mention this is M and B in the figure also. This is how you actually improve your figures. There are many components in figures. By one day I have also not learned, but I am trying how many components I can give it to you such that you can learn. So if I run this, then it will give you the linear fitting of this plot, of this scatter plot. It is taking too much time because there are so many things is running in my laptop, that's why. So optimized slope m is given as 0.26 and optimized intercept is 5.07. Now line plot you are already aware about that, I have told in the previous class also. And here I am plotting as sin x cos x and e to the power minus x by 5 into cos 2x. So and one is line style like this, another is this, one is blue, green, orange, different line style, line width is 2. And if I plot this, then I am plotting sine curve, cosine curve, and then I have given the name of then translation. Now, one thing to very important to note, that I am defining a new figure as PLT dot figure of fixed size equal to 10, 6, which is increasing the size of these. And if I write this PLT dot type layout, then you can see that whatever the width of this notebook, it will use the total notebook width to generate the figure, to generate the big figure. All right. By the way, can you see these things? I hope you can see. Okay. So this is a sample, sample data plot and of with a figure size of 10, 6, and I am defining ax as a subplot. You can define as plt dot plot also. Now why I am doing this, because I want to show you another method to generate plottings. Now once you define previously I was using plt dot plot. Now you can use plt dot plot defined as something else, that is ax. Now if you plot ax dot plot, then directly it will show the same thing. ex dot set title, set x level. For the plt dot plot, you are using plt dot title, plt dot x level, y level. Now ax dot set title, set x level, set y level. Okay. So why this? Because this is another type or another approach to do these things, and somewhat maybe it is not important here at this moment, but for the bar plot, all those things it is helpful. So let me run this code also once. So if I run this, if it will give you this beautiful result. Now the next thing is bar plot. So I am again generating a list and of labels. I'm going to do this. This is the main data that I have, and I want to do the bar plot. For that, just do the plt dot bar, and I want to do in the blue color. That's why blue, and x level, y level, whatever it is given. The details it is there, and it will plot this bar plot. Now the second thing is, now the next thing is, I want to like at this moment, I don't know why I have plotted it two times, just for the, like, there is nothing new here. So let's go to the next example of the bar plot. In these plots I don't have the number written over here, that what is the number, though I have the idea that this may be 30, this may be 27, this may be 45, but I want to print that also, and I want to print the grid also, and this is a much more well looked figure. So for that I am doing x, like similarly you can use plt dot plot, the plt dot bar as well, but here I am creating ax equal to plt dot plot, and here I am giving here I am doing in the second approach. I am consequently using two approaches such that you can be familiarize yourself with the two methods. Now add a data values on the top of the bars. For that I need to do for I in value in enumerate data. This is the line which I am using to add the data values on the top of the bars. Whoever has unmuted yourself, please mute. Okay, so this is adding what I am doing here. I have uses that ax at the subplot. Now you will be able to understand why it is sometimes necessary to define that plot as something else. Now I am adding text. That's why dot text. For each I value, I mean 0 1 1 2 3 0 1 2 3, that means 1 2 3 for the each bar, and then it will go from value plus 1, that means 1 2 3 4, as it takes from 0 value, that's why it is value plus 1. Then string value, it will write the value at the center. That's why it is at center, and font size of 12. You can change the font size also, and the color in black. That's how it is plotting like this. Now I am running it, and it will give you this beautiful data. Now why it is giving these different bar plots? Because for generating the data, I have created a random data set of length of the list of 5. Whoever has unmuted yourself, please mute. Okay, all right, excuse me. So now I want to show you the histogram plot. For that you just do the again I am doing any random data and random points. I am taking 1000 random samples from a standard normal distribution. Now I am taking from 100 random samples from a standard normal distribution. That's why I have not done rand it, rather I have done np.random.rand rand n. Okay, n means normal distribution. So now if I plot this data as plt.hist, then it will give me this. Sorry. Is somebody telling anything? If anybody is telling anything, then please tell, or mute yourself, please tell. If you are not telling anything, then please turn off your mic. Okay, so this is a histogram plot. As I am taking the normal distribution, random samples from the normal distribution already, that's why it is showing something normal, kind of normal, and a Gaussian shape is coming in this plot. Even if you take some random samples, random data, then always the random data follow Gaussian distribution. Well, so now this is some more sophisticated thing, to show you that you can plot 4 plots with the subplot thing once at a time, with many different approach and many different outer look. So for that I have defined axis. I have generated data as from the random. Then I have used this axis 00 is like, again, as the same as the matrix, it is taking 00 means the first 00 means it will show this plot in this first place. If it is 01, then it is in this place. If it is 02, in this place. If it is 11, then it is in this place. Sorry, 01, 02, 1 1 1 2 1 1, then it is this place, and 1 2, then it is this place. So for that I have first defined a fig and axis as subplot as 2 comma 2 of 10 comma 8 fixed size, and then I am doing plt.tight layout to show it, to cover it with whole the width of this notebook. And now I am defining this first plot with the 00 axis third bracket 0 comma 0, such that I can show it in the default in the first place, then the 01, then 1011. So this is, by this way you can plot several plots in a single shot or in a single plot. This will now save as the whole plot of this 4 plot. Now as well, this is showing a histogram without any black lines between them, because I have not mentioned edge color. Now as I have given edge color in this part, it is showing that black line between them. And one thing for the histogram plotting, you need to keep in the mind that apart from this data 1, data 2, you need to you need to define the number of bins with which you are with which number of bins you want to separate the data. Like, this is called the binning. For this is a simple binning of simple linear binning. There is possible of many kind of binning, like azimuthal binning, angular binning, and many things, but those kinds of things are not here. You just consider that whenever you need to plot histogram, you need to plot the you need to write the bins, number of bins. Okay. Now the box plot. A box plot, also known as a box and whisker plot, is a graphical representation of the distribution of a data set along a number line. It displays summary statistics of the data set, such as the median, quartiles, potential outliers, etc. A box plot is particularly useful for identifying the spread and skewness of the data. This is for those who want to learn more, and this is already given there in the lecture slides also. So for that, I am combining data. I have data 1, data 2, data 3. I am combining all the data because I want to know the I want to know the spread and skewness of the data. So I need all of the data now. Now I am plotting as box plot with the levels of leveling all the data. And if I just do plt dot box plot, then I will be able to see something like this. Let me run it. For knowing more details of this box plot, you can again try the regular approach that I have shown to you, or you can go visit. You can check the lecture slides also. It is there. A pair plot is a now it is a pair plot. Pair plot is a way to visualize the relationship between multiple variables in the data set. It creates scatter plots for all pairs of variables in the dataset, along with histograms along the diagonal to show the distribution of each individual variable. Pair plots are especially useful for exploring correlation and patterns in the multivariate data. For that, you need to import Seaborn. This is another library. Seaborn has its own sample data. Here I am not importing any other data, just taking some sample data set that it is already there with the Seaborn. Just write sns.load dataset IRIS as IRIS, and then plot it as sns.pairplot. Then you will be able to see this. In the diagonal things, it is showing the correlation between in a it is showing the distribution of the data, and in the other plots it is showing various kind of correlation. So for the details, like this thing is also given in the lecture slide. So for the details, you can again check this and like you can find out in your by searching Google or whatever. So
Excuse me, ma'am.
I wanted to show the things because it was covered in the class, and as it is already covered in the class, I will not go into the much details. I show the loop and algorithms at the end of this class. Before that, I will go just once for the lecture for 6 slides, just to show you the correlation thing, because somebody was asking about the correlation.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, will these notes be available after the class?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Visit the YouTube and visit the Google Drive. uh, how you can do that, I have shared the link several times, but maybe one more time I will share. The
Yes,
codes are also
ma'am,
there.
please share.
Okay, so this was your lecture 6 of this week week 3. Here important first of all they have important necessary libraries and do all the stuff, and then you can find. Okay, 1 minute, this is not loading. Wait a minute. Okay. So I hope now you can see it. So in this lecture slide 3, lecture slide 6, please visit there. Then you will be able to know all these: joint probability, marginal probability, conditional probability, correlation, how to import in the spider frequency level 2A levels, 2A table, marginal probability, everything is defined also. Like, what is joint probability? Someone was asking. Joint probability is the likelihood of two independent events happening at the same time. Again, what is marginal probability? That is the probability of the occurrence of a single event. Conditional probability is the probability of an event A given that another event has already occurred. Next, the conditional probability. After that, there is correlation. That is the strength of association between two variables. That's what is defined by the correlation. And if you want to ask me, then I will tell that the most important thing is that in science, in engineering, in data science, in job perspective, that study of correlation is very important. Study of correlation is what you actually do to interpret data. So try to grasp this lecture 6 very very well, and all of the materials are already available. I have shown you that today's class also, that how to do that. So I hope now I don't need to go much further with this. Ma'am, please share the link again. I got disconnected. Which link do you want? I for like YouTube, Google Drive, what mentioned? I'll maybe share again. Would this recording of this session will be available to us? Yes, this will be available in the Google in the YouTube channel. Please go visit there. Every other class is also already uploaded there. 1 minute.
Shansi ma'am, will you please share the solutions of previous two assignments that we have already submitted?
Those are already done, na?
Yes,
Which
ma'am,
are
those we have submitted.
those are shared. I think. Have you visited that Google Drive?
I think no, ma'am. Can anybody confirm? I think no.
There like solutions. The with assignment itself, the solutions are given, and for the coding part, whatever the PDF I used to upload, whatever the py files or ipynum files I used to upload, somewhere in between or at the end, all the solutions are given. Yes, Darshan is telling that the answer is below the question only. Absolutely, the answer is below the question itself. And next, I will share the Google Drive link. Somebody asking again. Okay, Google Drive link and the YouTube link. Okay, I'll stop share these and I will talk about the loops. But before going that, I will give you the homework problem, and maybe I'll give the homework problem at last. Wait a minute, let me check. Okay, I'll do like we'll again solve 10 questions, whatever we do every class, and in between that there is 3 questions corresponding to one single file, which is given as a homework to you. So I will discuss that in the last few minutes. Before that, I want to discuss the uh, I want to discuss the loops once, because that people has told me and I have shared my mail ID. Okay, all right. I'll go the loop and algorithms very fast. So fast is that if else or elif loop. This you can directly implement in your data also. But right now I am showing you with the simplest examples as simplest example that is possible for me, because I wanted to convey those people who don't know about the loop and the algorithms, and those who are aware about this also. So first, user input. I want to now I have not mentioned one thing previously, that in the Python you can take input also, like you can like there is something like it will pop up that something like if it is giving enter your age, so it will give a blank space and you will enter the age, and then it will show the other part. Now after giving the input, we want to check if the user is eligible to vote or not. If age is greater than equal to 18, then you are eligible to vote. Else if else if it is not, then you are not eligible to vote here. So if it is greater than 18, then it will print this. If it is not greater than 18, then it will print this. So for whenever you use for loop, if loop, else loop, at the end you need to give this colon. So now I want to run this. If I run this, actually there is many things running in my computer at the same time, so it is taking time.
Ma'am, I have one doubt, please.
Sorry.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. How to confirm the exam fees?
How to?
Exam fees, ma'am. Exam fees.
Oh, exam fees is 1,000 rupees, right?
Yeah, yeah. Where is payment? Payment mode any?
The payment link is already given there in the click here to register for certification exam. There is one one portal for that. If you go there, then it will be directly redirected you to pay on via online mode.
Ma'am, can you show me this, please? How to confirm the payment?
How to confirm it? Okay, I'll show you just after completing the loops. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So as it is running, you can see that it is asking me for enter your age. Suppose I am giving 25 and entering, then it is saying that you are eligible to vote. And similarly, if I do 10, then it will show you are not eligible. Now for the if another example, enter a number, check if the number is positive, negative or 0. So I have entered a number 0, it is showing the number is 0. I'm not running it because that is the same simple example for if else. If we were giving two conditions, then you can directly use if else. If it is now if you are giving three or more conditions, then you need to give if, elif, else. Now for loop, you need to write in this manner that for num or I or whatever that is you are giving as yourself, whichever you will use inside the loop that is defined as num here, in range 1 to 6. That means it will go from 1 2 3 4 5 up to 5, and then it will print num. This is what it is doing in this code. So this is the simplest way that I can convey you that how to use a for loop. Now I can generate a list of numbers and calculate the sum of the number that is present in the list using a for loop. Now I am defining a sum of numbers at 0. Whenever you will add something, you can do like plus equal to add the numbers with the loops, and you need to define where some of the numbers as a null list or null array or 0. Otherwise it will not be able to take, because it will not be able to sum up. You need to something previously called that it is a null list, null array or null scalar. So now if I do this, do run this, then it will show the sum of the numbers is 150. So this is these are for those people who have requested me to talk about these things. So talk about these things. So please do these things for those who are new to Python code. Please, this is important for those. Maybe everybody does not need does not want a certificate, but want to learn the Python for them mainly. Now the nested loop. I want to print a pattern like this. For that, I am doing for I in range 5. Then I am going for j. It is going to I plus 1, and it is printing star. If I do write this, then it will print asterisk like this. Now generate a multiplication table and highlight even numbers. For that, this is another nested loop using for and if else. Maybe I will not go into this is a complicated rather the previous topics. Those who are interested, please try it by yourself. If whoever is new to this Python and do not know how to do this, please write this code by yourself. And if anybody has any problem, write into the YouTube chat section. That is the most helpful way that I can directly contact. And maybe sometimes I miss mail, but I will not miss that, because I'll check and I'll at that moment reply you, and notification also comes to me. So while next is the while loop. Using while loop we can do we can count, we can like it is using the while loop we are counting down like 5 4 3 2 1 like that. So count starting from 5. If count is greater than equal to 1, then it will minus it. Excuse me. If I run it, then it will be like this. So like this. uh, Now, the next thing is calculate the factorial of the number using a while loop. Same while this, it is multiplicating and then adding to go to the count 1 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And it is for factorial. We know that for factorial 5, you need to multiply 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. And this is doing this same, that same thing is doing here in this line. And for going from one point to one another, like 1 2 3 4 5, it is taking the next line. And using for while loop, you can also do use break, like you don't want to run the full code. Like here I am doing that, if there is a list of numbers, if search the value 30. You can also take input as a search value, which I have shown you previously as the age as taking input. So here it is searching for 30. If in the number there is the value 30 is there present there, then it will break. Then it will break and tell that found in the list. If it is not, then it will iterate and check all the things and tell it is found in the it is not found in the list if it is not found. Okay, so this is the if else with for if else with break. For loop with if break. Okay, so these are the basic loop and algorithms that you need to uh, know. And I think this was a very hurried up thing, and I completed this thing very fast. So whoever is unable to grab it, please write into the chat section, or try it by yourself. I will share this to you by tonight, and YouTube video will also be uploaded. Now next is that few question we'll discuss, and I will give you the homework. Okay, so first thing is telling that question 1, which of the following is the correct approach to fill missing values in case of categorical variable, like mean, median, mode, none of the above. So for that thing, it is already described in the class. Do anybody want to answer it? Yes, Shriya is right. This is mode. Option C. Those who are unable to grab, please try to learn and visit to the lecture slides. At least if you are unable to visit to the lecture videos. Now next question is that assume a pandas data frame df underscore cards which when printed is as shown below. This is the data file. Based on this information and answer question 2 and 3. So now it is saying that of the following CSV segments, which of them can be used to extract the column type as a separate data frame. So df underscore chart, if you write this type, this first option, and you have already seen that with the LOC giving the column in the first place and second place type, you can also get the separate data, the column of the data frame that I have shown in today's class. So I will not show again. So this is the question 2. The answer will be A and C. Please try it by yourself. I have also shown you how to generate the CSV file today. If anybody has missed the first part of the class, please visit to the YouTube and check that how to generate a CSV file and generate this CSV file and check that if you are getting the answer as A or C or not. And I have also shown that how to get this today. So now the method df underscore cards dot describe will give description which of the following column. Please write that and check what it is giving. It will give you price in lakhs. Why? Because this is a data type of integer which will which is describing the describing the data spreadsheet. So that's why it will not show you the card name or brand name. Those are card name or brand name. Rather, it will show you the price in the lakh. Next is that which pandas function is used for this kind of question. I will suggest one thing. In previous class, one person was asking me that if they will be provided with the coding interface to check in the examination or not. For this kind of data analysis example, you will not get anything. So please try to visualize this and try to practice this part, because I have also mentioned in the first two classes that in the 3 and 4 class that will be a little bit hectic, and that will be a little bit more than the whatever we are doing in the 1 and 2. And these you need to now practice a lot of things such that you will be able to grasp this thing without even writing it. So next question is which pandas function is used to stack the data frames vertically. For that you need to do this concat pd.concat. So now I know those things, that's why I am able to tell. But check what are the functions that we use mostly for you with the for manipulating the data frames in the pandas library. And of course, with the experience it will be you will be able to score good or do better, obviously. If you are not getting for the assignment 1 and assignment 2, it was very easy to get the question get the full marks, and also do the score good in the examination. For this assignment 3 and assignment 4, this is a bit harder, not very much, but you can always in the first two classes I have shown you how to solve this problem. Whatever is there, just do that, print that, write that. You will be able to check what that if it is giving that answer or not, you will be able to solve. For the assignment, that is all right, you always need to follow that approach to get full marks. But for the examination purpose, you need some more experience and hands-on analysis and practice to do the to be able to do it. Now the next question is saying that which of the following are libraries in the Python? You know, pandas, matplotlib, numpy, all of the above is the library. So the answer is all of the above. Now this question 6 is 7 and 8 is actually the question the homework for you. For that I have uploaded one data spreadsheet which is named as hotel bookings .csv in your in the Google Drive, whatever I have shared. Go there and check the data and try to do it by yourself. That whatever it is showing here, that whatever the question is giving, you can write it to me for the question 6, 7 and 8. These questions are also shared with you in the slide form. I will wait, and you can write the best possible way to tell me the answers in is write in the chat section of YouTube link of this video, not other video, of this video. So so these questions 6, 7 and 8, I am not reading this 6 question. You need to find it out. And question 7 is from the same data, find how many bookings are not cancelled in the year. From the total bookings that were made in 2017 and not cancelled, which month had the highest number of repeated cases? So this is the question for you. And these 6, 7, 8, please do this and write into the chat box. Let me give you the answer that for the question 6 it will be A and C. For question 7 it will be for question 7 it will be 9046, that is answer C, option C. And for question 8 it will be July, that is option A. And you need to solve it. Whoever will be able to solve it, I am 100% sure he or she is going to get the certificate and going to do well in the examination. So that is your homework that I have mentioned in the first at the starting of the class. Now the next thing is that it is telling what will be the output of the following code. It is already given in your assignment also. So just type it and check it what it is giving. It will give the option A, boolean integer floats and string. And this part is well discussed in the first 2 class. Whoever has missed that, please visit them in the YouTube or the notes. And last question is that which command is used to generate the plots shown below. Here is one printing mistake. There should be 2 double dash here, and it will be the option A. Like this thing I also shown you in the week 2 class. So this is all I have as question for today's class. All right. So okay, so this is the these are the things that I want to tell. And somebody was asking me to show for the print for the payment thing. I will quickly show the payment thing. Then I will stop today's discussion. So this is showing that this page, if you go to this swam portal of yours, maybe Pawan or someone was asking, I forgot the
Yes,
name,
yes,
but
ma'am, yes.
if you go here, then at the left side if you click to register for certification of exam, then you will be able to then you will be redirected to a page. Then like final exam dashboard, personal select info, select the register, go to personal info, and welcome to the before registration page. Okay. So the deadline is I think 18th August. Please go to the guidelines and the guidelines, and then you will be able to check that how to there is the instructions are click here to check the details, and you will be let me share it to you 1 minute. uh,
Ma'am, duration of the course is 4 weeks, right? Right, ma'am?
yes, yes. So you
Type.
will be redirected to this page, and here all the details are given, that how many you need to pay, how to pay, general guidelines, what to pay, the link is given, the each and every step you need to follow, all of the things are given there. All right. So
Yeah,
please
yeah.
go through this. And after that there is one more thing given, that that if already registered, click to the click to check your payment status at just down just below the click to register for examination certificate examination. So if you check if you go there, if you can check that if your payment is status is successful or not.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, okay.
all right.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, actually, I wanted to join for last 2 weeks with these sessions, but I was not able to join. Why this was happening, I don't know. I have a good internet connection and everything, but still it was showing that meet limit is full. Like you cannot join. Just request for that. So such kind of issues I faced from last 2 weeks, ma'am. This
Yeah.
time only I able to join the class.
Okay. That's I can tell you. Hmm. That because these Google Meet has a limit of 100 people to accommodate. For that reason, I cannot do, and I apologize for that. But it is what was decided for this course with the team. That's why I cannot change at the last moment also. So this is not your fault, and yeah, if you have missed something, everything is recorded. Please go to the YouTube channel link and Google Drive folder for and use the YouTube platform as a communication platform to directly talk with me. I will be available there. You can also use my mail ID. You can directly write mail. Anybody mails me also. But maybe I'll be a little late to reply, but I will reply you for sure. So that's was the problem happened for this course, because this is a 50,000 course, and no platform actually support for 50,000 such many students. Although those many people will not join, but it will not allow me to join many people. And that is that is a glitch from our side. So don't need to worry for that. Please visit, if you want to learn this course, don't worry, just go to the YouTube
Okay,
and
ma'am. Okay.
Google
Thank
Drive.
you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, do you have those links?
No, ma'am. I don't have any link.
Okay, so let me share it once again. I have shared many times, but let me share it once again for you. This is the someone has shared my email ID also. Thank you, and for that. And this is the YouTube link. Please go there, and this is the this is the Google Drive link. Go there. Okay, you will also find it in the spam folder also. That is also uploaded there. And if you don't, please save these links. You will be able to get this. All right, Varsha?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm not able to find the Toyota car spreadsheet in the
Sorry,
Google link. I'm not able to find the Toyota car spreadsheet in your Google Drive link, ma'am. Can you please upload it?
you need the Google. You need the Google Drive link or spreadsheet link.
Spreadsheet of Toyota cars, ma'am.
Okay, the Toyota model, that spreadsheet. Okay, that I will upload. I have not uploaded it till.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, somebody Roshan Lal is asking that in next week there may maybe there in next week there may be any more session. Yes, there will be another session on 19th August, and that is the last session. Okay, so if anybody has any more question, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I will stop today's discussion. Thank you everyone for joining. And one more thing that I'd like to mention, maybe I'll for my personal side I will send you guys or upload there a community post regarding regarding a feedback for and I hope everybody will feel that. And the community post is particularly needful for this course, because this is a huge student course. So use the YouTube community post, visit there, because I sometimes post some poll to decide what to do next. Do we want to do this or not? And also I'll post feedback. So please do give feedback, and meet you in the next class and the last class. Enjoy learning. Happy learning.
Ma'am.
Okay, somebody is asking how to create spreadsheet. Maybe you are late to join the class. I have also shown that how to create a spreadsheet or CSV file. please go to this YouTube video. I will upload it within 1 or 2 hours, within 8:30 p.m. maybe. So please go there, and you will be able to check. Go to that part only, that how to create a spreadsheet. You will be able to learn.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Is it necessary to have a ABC account for a college student?
Sorry. What?
ABC account number should be there for a college student to get all their credits at one
No,
place.
no, there is no need of ABC account, but you can, of course, as you are joining this, so you must have an NPTEL account. So that's all. You don't need that. That is not necessary. You can have that, but not necessary.
Okay, ma'am.
Anything else? Otherwise, I'll stop today's discussion.
Ma'am, I have one last question. Where do I get a assignment for project? Assignment is necessary, ma'am.
Assignments are already floated for whichever are graded assignments. Have you submitted those?
No, ma'am, no. Actually, I'm late attending the lecture
So
because I have
do
no.
as soon as possible, because there are some deadline, and to get the certificate you need to fill at least three assignments and score 25% in the assignment, I think, if I remember correctly. Only if you meet that assignment criteria, then only you will be able to register for the final examination and give the will be able to get the certificate.
So
and the
where?
assignments are, you go to your course page, and there is week 0, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, everything is given there. And corresponding to each week, there at the it is given that quiz week 1, assignment 1. You need to do that. There is one another assignment which is non graded, that is for practice purpose, but that is not needed for the certification. For the certificate, you need to solve that quiz week 1, assignment 1, quiz week 2, assignment 2. Those assignment you need to solve. Do you understand that where to go and how to solve, how to get?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, nice. So anything else? If not, then I will
Yes, ma'am.
stop today's class. Otherwise, let me know. All right, it is already well past that 7 p.m. So maybe we'll stop today's class, and meet you on next day, next and the last next day on the last class. Okay.
Thank,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Nice lecture, ma'am.